Hey, what's up everyone? Daniel Kaiser here for Unreal Engine at E3 2017, hanging out with Arjan Brussee from LawBreakers, Boss Key, the makers of LawBreakers, who have their own booth here at E3. Congratulations on that. Tell us what you guys are showing off here at the show.
Cool. Well, we're showing the latest version of LawBreakers, right? We announced a couple of things, right? This is our first hands-on of PlayStation 4, so that's cool, right? Power of Unreal Engine. Have PlayStation 4 running, so that's cool. We have 20 stations. People sit down and play that code. And we have like our PC set up, high-end PC and all that. So yeah, that's on the booth right now, and showing us some new stuff, right? New characters are announced just now. So you know, we keep building the game, right? Doing these betas, doing alphas, betas, trying to build the game as we go, introduce that feedback into the game, make it better every time.
So, absolutely, and the feedback has been great thus far from what I've seen from fans being able to play at events like PAX and now at E3. Talk a little bit about their reaction when they step away from the controller or the keyboard and mouse.
Well, so the fun thing is that we often have is that we had an influencer event, for instance, last week, and people get really into the game, right? And I think our game is super fast-paced, right? You know, the frames per second are obviously super high, but also the movement speed and the intensity is super high. So people get really into it, and they just have to kind of stop playing after like those 10 minutes, and they're all like shaking, like, oh god, what, you know, have to take a breather and all that, and that's cool, right? I think that's kind of dramatic kind of effect of playing the game, and like people are getting really excited about it is really cool. And I think, yeah, we kind of nailed that, right?
And this game seems like people with skill are going to really stand out. So talk a little bit about that component, that it is, you know, obviously approachable, but you are really looking for people with the dedication and the time to be skilled at this game.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so, you know, at our basis, right, our game is a really skill-based, pure shooter, right? When we first started, it was only really about like being precisely able to aim at your crosshair and putting your crosshair on another guy and making sure you can kill somebody, right? I think, you know, over time we kind of build new roles, build new abilities, and all that kind of diffused a bit. But, you know, at the heart, it's still that skill-based shooter, right?
And obviously you're reaching a huge audience on the PC and PlayStation 4. Who do you feel is your target demographic for LawBreakers?
We'd like to aim for people that like playing shooters, like you know, maybe competitive shooters and all that. There's a lot of things for everybody, right? It's not just about killing; it's also about playing the objective, healing your team, stealing points, all that stuff. So, you know, I think everybody can compete in that if they're dedicated enough.
Now, obviously, out of the gate, you guys announced a $29.99 price point, which is stellar. Talk a little bit about the decision to do that and how that's going to really get this game in the hands of a lot of people.
So, you know, I think our key thing is that we want to have a lot of people play the game, right? It's multiplayer only. There's no single player and all that. We just want to have more people in the game to play together, right? So, you know, asking $60 for a multiplayer only title is, I don't think, well received. So if we would that, we get a lot of negative flack as well. So right now, I just would like more players in the game. $30 is perfectly accessible, I think. You know, for $60 you can buy 2 copies for your friend as well. So there you go.
Fantastic. Now, of course, 1080p, 60 frames per second, fast, fluid gameplay. Talk a little bit about how Unreal Engine has helped you guys bring LawBreakers to PS4 and PC.
Yeah, but you know, I think the thing I really like about Unreal is like a fast iteration speed. Right, it's really easy for people, you know, even junior people, to jump in and start adding value to the game, right? And there's a lot of resources available as well, right? Even I'm on UDN all the time, like, how do I do that? How do I, you know, that kind of stuff. And that's kind of the power of that community to kind of really kind of you know, share that knowledge and learn how to really use that engine, you know. And we went really deep, right? We optimized the heck out of stuff to really hit kind of these performance targets, because it's not easy, right? If you have a PC game running at 140 plus frames per second, the PlayStation game running at 60 constant, that's not easy. So you need to be very targeted, and you need to be very dedicated in doing that. But yeah, you know, the engine provides most of that, right? And yeah, we had to tweak it a bit, but overall, yeah, we wouldn't have been here without the Unreal Engine, for sure.
All right, so last question. Those who are interested in LawBreakers can go where to learn more about the game?
You can go to www.lawbreakers.com, and the game will be released on August 8th on Steam and on PlayStation.
We appreciate your time very much. Have an awesome E3, and for the latest on all things Unreal Engine, head online to unrealengine.com. you.